how to get more leads for in the asbestos fields. So there's a lot of smaller operators competing for domestic work as well as the big contractors who still look after the demolition and the big asbestos removal jobs. So that, even within as homes get older and people become more and more aware of asbestos in their environment, then there is a lot of calls generated from homeowners, from small property owners looking for asbestos removal. So how do you get those leads, those inquiries? Well, the ideal situation is to be where your prospective customers are searching for you, and one of those places is Google. Actually, the most important place is Google. So no doubt you have a website. There's not many businesses now that don't have a website. Especially for this type of business, you want to have one that tells your story and gives the reader the reason why they should choose you over your competition. But you still have to get found before they can read that content. So you have a few options. You could use Google AdWords. Google AdWords is what's called pay-per-click advertising. So every time someone clicks on your link, you pay the price. For asbestos removal, because it's usually considered to be an expensive service and high margin, that those clicks are quite expensive. So it's not unknown to pay sort of £3, £4, £5 per click for asbestos removal. Sometimes a little lower, sometimes a lot more expensive. It depends where you're located. South of England, that the competition will be higher. The rates to the end customer is much higher, so the cost per click is certainly a lot higher. If you're somewhere like in north of Scotland or in outside of the west of Ireland, those costs per click are going to be a lot lower because the volume of calls is lower and the amount of competition you have is lower as well. So Google AdWords is one way. You have to be things to be aware of is how accurate your targeting is, and then the biggest pain that I see for anyone using AdWords is their competitors clicking their links, clicking their ads, just to gobble up their budget. Okay, so that's one thing to be aware of, that someone else could be clicking away at your budget every day. If you've got a budget of £40 or £50 a day, that could get spent very quickly without you getting any phone calls. What's the alternative? Okay, I'm not a big fan of AdWords unless it's used properly, and most people don't know how to set them up really well. The alternative is search engine optimization, and that's getting your business found on page 1 for the services, for the search terms that your prospective customers are likely to be using or are using. So we can use some research, we can do some research and find out the exact terms that people use when they're searching for asbestos removal in their area. Are you being found on page 1? Are you being found in the map pack? If you're on page 1, you really want to be in the top 3 results, because that's where the majority of the phone calls go to, or majority of the clicks and phone calls go to. It's a bit of an old idea, but it's still a very valid one, that the consumer treats the organic listings, that's the free listings, they trust them more, they treat them with more respect than they do with the paid ads, because still the user experience for AdWords is not great. So the ideal position for you to be in is in the top 3 links in the organic search results, and also in the map pack, which is a little map above you. So that's it. If you're not there, if you're interested in having a chat about it, let's have a chat, hook up with me. My contact details are in the description below. It costs nothing to talk, right? So this may be something that could be done, can be achieved quite easily for you. Maybe it's not. It just depends on the amount of competition you have, what your competitors are doing to get there, but it's certainly worth having a chat about. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope we can talk soon. Bye.